Hey y'all, here's my battery relocation for my 2015 Polaris Sportsman 570. So I put it here on the front of the rig. I just thought it would be better. I don't have a winch here, so put the battery here. One of the benefits of that is that I didn't have to use an extension for the power. This is the actual power cable for the positive. So I didn't have to lengthen that, which is, better than having an extension on there. I did have to put an extension on the ground, which that's not that big of a deal. That's not gonna decrease my amps, but that's just, oh yeah, it's right here, you can see it. Just a piece of, let me come around here, piece of old jumper cable that I cut down. See it there? I've got it, the bolt holding it on. So of course there's where the old one went. Really inconvenient. So I just built this box out of some old scrap I had laying around, and then there was already a hole on this side and a hole on this side, I guess probably to mount a winch kit, and so I just bolted it right on here. I did weld the nuts in place on the inside here, so I can just unbolt this, 2 bolts, have the whole thing off. The battery is just sitting in here. It's not being held in, but it's not going to go anywhere. I could always put a strap to hold it in if I needed to. If I had done this differently, if I could go back and do it again, I'd make this box a little bit bigger, so I could put a bigger battery in there. But I've had it in here for a couple of weeks and it works great. It's not going anywhere. Like I said, the only downside would be if you wanted to put a winch in here, or if you already had one. But everybody should know how to weld, and I would just build myself a bracket, put the winch here in front, and so that would actually be a better situation, because then you could just run your lead straight to the battery, instead of, because if you had your battery relocation in the very back, you'd have to run long lines to the very back, which would mean you'd have to have thicker cable, which is more expensive. So this way it'd be super close. It would be less of a run, less of the power loss, and a lot better. So I would just, make a bracket to go around and hold my winch right here. Of course, the front plate still goes on all right. We haven't had this on here in years anyhow, but I'll probably put it on again one of these days. But all in all, super happy with this. Going to be so much easier to charge this if I forget and leave the key on or something, or one of the kids does. So much simpler than the other way. So all right, that's that. Super easy box I built. You could probably even do it out of wood if you didn't want to learn how to weld. So any questions, ask in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.